Howdy chilladdies, my name is Jacksepticeye and welcome to The Longest Night, which is a Night in the Woods supplemental game. So, before Night in the Woods actually came out, it was a Kickstarter project, and before the full release of the final game ever came out, they released two supplemental games, one called Longest Night, and the other one called Lost Constellations, and I didn't know that before actually playing the main game. So I said after I finished it, when I was doing my live stream recently, that I was going to do these as like extra videos on the universe. I don't know how long they are. It doesn't have anything got to do with like the main story of Night in the Woods, I don't think. They're just supplemental things. I think they released them as sort of tests to see if the music and the animations and the story and the characters and all that kind of stuff worked in the game, so they released them to the public to kind of satiate their needs before Night in the Woods fully came out. So I'm excited to see what they're like. I have no idea what's going to be in them, but Longest Night I remember was the thing they were getting ready for in the main game towards the end, and I think Longest Night actually happened after the main story ended. So I don't know if there's going to be any spoilers in it, even though some of the stuff I don't really know how you could spoil, but if you haven't watched the main game, maybe, and you're spoiler sensitive, maybe watch that first and then come to this. I don't know, but let's just get in and play. Oh, here's all my dudes. I wanted to play these again as well because I just miss these guys so much.
Why aren't I cold?
Fire! We have a fire!
We have reached that level as a civilization.
Oh. I'm bored! Feels like we've been here forever.
Oh, I miss these guys so much. And I wanted to do the voices again.
Oh, we should do the Longest Night constellation thing.
Oh, really?
I haven't done that since I was like 6.
No one has done that since they were like 6.
Well, I don't remember being 6.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, I don't remember much before like 8.5.
That's odd. I was just going to say that's very specific.
That's very specific.
B is a synthetic life form created at age 8.5.
This makes so much sense. Beep, boop, bee.
11011. Okay, whatever, I'm done.
Can we just do this thing?
None of us knows enough about the constellations to even do it, B.
Yeah, B.
I do.
Angus, surprising us as always. Since when?
Since always.
He was in the Scouts, or whatever their equivalent of that was.
Now listen up, dummies. We're going to school.
Space school.
Okay, this is like the thing I did with Angus at nighttime when we were up on the cliff.
I can't see anything.
We're pattern finders. Find some patterns.
Oh, I actually have to draw them. There's one. Okay. These don't connect. What the fuck is this? Where do I connect the rest of this? Okay. Oh, they make sounds. That's cool. Ding 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 ding. Did I do something wrong? Okay, these don't connect to anything. I thought that was the deal. That it connected again. Okay. Find some patterns here, folks. Find some patterns. There we go. No? You're not gonna connect to anything for me? Ah, there we go.
Corvin, the thief, stole the diamond from the crown of Rubella, the fire-breathing Pope. Got arrowed to death like 200 feet from the palace.
So, he didn't get to be a constellation for being a great thief, then?
He did not.
Screw the man! Steal their diamonds!
Ah yes, the revolutionary zeal of kids from the suburbs.
Possum Springs isn't the suburbs.
You need a city to have suburbs.
We're in the dead center of nowhere. It's like a 40-minute drive if you want to go buy shoes.
Also, I'm 21. I'm not a kid. I think you're younger than me.
I'm 21 too. We both have full-time jobs.
Well, as close to full time as they can get before they have to start giving us health insurance.
I'll be 20 in like 4 months.
So she only just turned 20 in the game, and they're 21.
Okay, fine. You're all very serious adults.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Sincerely, Gregory. I hope he says that at some point in the game because I missed that. That's the thing I missed the most.
Ebon or Ibon. I don't know. Say it however you want. The first singer.
Ever see the opera based on this?
No.
Oh, it's brilliant. It's like 21 hours long. And like 100 years ago was when it was playing in Bright Harbor. The stage exploded during the part where Ebon crashes his balloon into the world worm.
Sweet!
Was anyone killed?
Like a lot of people.
Oh,
Listen, if you can't laugh at that, I have bad news about the rest of history.
That's a fucking fair point there, BB. Oh, why didn't I think of that?
the mice writers, inventors of written language.
Weren't there supposed to be thousands of them?
Listen, there's only so much sky.
The mice writers are my sign.
I think that means you're thousands of geniuses. I think that means you're screwed.
What?
Mice are nature's snack cake. If you follow the food chain all the way down, you will find mice.
Well, she is a cat, she would know.
I'm sorry, Gregory, but your days are numbered.
No way, man! I'm forever! Crimes. Oh, yeah. Can this be like a snake?
The broken snake, the first thing that talked.
This story has always made me so annoyed.
I was totally the kid in Sunday school who pitched a fit over this story.
Oh my god, I remember that. You got sent out to adult church to sit with your parents.
No punch and cookies for me.
Wow, I certainly missed out on all of that.
Oh, dude, you didn't even.
Aw, some of these are short. I want big story. Jack wants story. Oh, I can kind of see an outline of them. Oh, the Pope dude.
Rubella, Pope sometime in the 1400s. Crazy times.
Oh god, I love this one.
There were two rival popes, and Rubella won by opening his mouth and consuming them with fire, and then he ate them.
What?
Blah.
I knew that one.
That is amazing.
I mean, historically, his extended family poisoned one and stabbed the other before throwing him into a canal.
But he did eat them.
He did eat them, yes.
That is the raddest thing I have ever heard.
Oh yeah, when you go to start up this game as well, because the Unity like splash screen shows up to ask you like what resolution and graphic settings you want to play it in. When you pick the graphic settings, it says like sweet, and then it says like rad, and then the bottom one is right, the chariot.
Chomp, chomp, whoops, I ate you. Now I'm the Pope.
It's a fucking harsh story, dude. God, that one was loud! Fucking hell! It's you, B!
Harmonium, the head of the singing orders of angels.
This one. My mom always said I look like this one.
I'm B's mom! I just said that!
I can see it.
I sure can.
Leading so many cranky angels. Crouching hard. Across the sky.
Okay.
Moving on.
This is a big one. Okay, up. Connect the dots. I always liked connect the dots. Oh, it's the whale! The whale with the world on its back!
Monday, the world fish. Back then they thought whales were fish. And you know, that the world was on one.
Monday is my sign.
Oh God, of course it is.
Hey, what does that mean?
Oh. He's trying to do whale sounds. The voice I gave you, Greg, does not go well with whale sounds.
Well, if any of this meant anything, then it might mean something, but it doesn't, so it doesn't.
It means that you got the weight of the world on your shoulders, May.
Whoa.
What are you doing?
Whale noises. What's this one gonna be? That one's just a bell.
Tall Metron. It rings at the end of the world. And Monday shakes everything off her back. And I think it all catches fire too.
It all made sense back then.
Back when people were like wicked dumb.
Yeah, I don't mean to sound like a jerk, but people were super dumb back then.
It's all relative.
Yeah, that's true.
And full of dumb people.
Beautiful, dumb people.
Okay. Oh, it's a little fish.
A fish.
And?
Just a fish. Pretty self-explanatory.
Huh.
Fun fact, fish is my sign.
It's because he eats fish. He's a bear.
I think that means you're adaptable. And smelly. I think that means you're a failure in all things.
Ah, Cap, you're not even.
Oh my god, you're actually sad I didn't mean anything? I'm sorry, Angus. Oh no. Oh my god, you're actually sad. I didn't mean anything. I'm sorry, Angus. Don't cry.
Angus, you're really nice and smart and stuff.
Don't listen to me. She's perpetually angry.
Okay, I'm sorry, I leave. Why can't I leave? And how am I not freezing?
Oh, breaking that fourth wall, are we?
It's okay, May. Just had a long year is all.
Aw, dude, it'll be better next year. We'll, move to Bright Harbor, and then we'll have a good time. Don't even worry about it, bro. Hooray, the chariot!
Go, Angus. I'm on Team Angus.
Me too. I'm team captain and designated makeout partner.
Oh, me too. But not the makeout part. I'm team treasurer.
Can I be the mascot?
Angus, you're the best of us. I love the little tunes that's playing. Okay. What connects to what? Oh. What the fuck is this? Oh, wait. Ah, there we go.
Inverness, the inventor of music.
Nice break. Reminds me of Germ.
Ah, I want Germ.
Yep, that's me. I'm up in the sky. I'm playing the flute.
Germ isn't even musical. At all.
Germ? Like germ? Weird germ?
Yeah?
How do you know?
I think May's getting sleepy.
I'm not getting sleepy. Fuck all you guys. You guys suck. I'm going naked in the woods.
What is this? Oh, hey, it's Bee's head again. See? Oh, quinoa. I thought it was quinoa or quinoa. Because everyone seems to pronounce that word differently. Everyone does not speak English as well, apparently.
Executed by some king somewhere. Her head continued to speak against her murderers for years.
That's pretty sweet.
You'd think, right? But in the story, she's portrayed as annoying. Like she was being a martyr. About literally being martyred. They eventually put her head in a trunk and threw it in a river.
Jeez. What did she do?
Talked out loud in public.
Oh, is that all? I mean, should I keep talking? I talk a lot.
That was enough, apparently.
Supposedly, if you put your head underwater in some river in Italy, she'll tell you about her murder. They renamed it the River of Guilt.
But not like the guilt of her murderers. More like she's giving you a guilt trip or something stupid.
This constellation is garbage.
Chop my head off. I'll bite yours off.
Happiest longest night, everyone.
Moving on.
This is fun. Just sitting down. This is the part I love about Night in the Woods. Just getting to do the voices. You. Oh, it's Greg. He's stabbed by a spear.
Lucio.
Oh, yeah.
Who? You mean the healer in Overwatch? He doesn't look the same. He was more frog-like last time I saw him. He didn't look like a fox. What?
Lucio the Fox.
Scourge of the French countryside.
Yeah, totally French. Totally a scourge.
Just like Greg, he's the scourge of the snack falcon.
Why does he have a spear through him?
The candle that burns twice as bright gets speared through the guts.
I want a whole book of Greg reading out stuff like that. The candle that burns twice as bright burns the shortest or something like that. I can't remember the actual saying. But just have him flip everything on its head.
They say an apple a day keeps the munchies away.
Beautiful. You can see this why this one is so popular.
Oh, we're at the last one already. Boo. Oh, it's a little Greg bear.
Marmonotes, the little king. He was, a king who was little. I don't know anything about this one.
Apparently, a little king was big news back then. I don't think he was even supposed to be all that small.
Stop the presses.
So, there's this king, right? But get this. He's slightly smaller than you'd expect.
He wears small shoes. Let's immortalize him in the night sky.
I'm kinda short.
May Borowski, Constellation.
Nah, everyone who picked the constellations is dead now.
I did it! I learned all about the history.
Well, that's all 13 of them.
Yay, thanks Angus.
That was pretty great.
You're a big old nerd, Cap'n.
Yes. Yes, I am.
You should be a professor.
I like to think I fill that role at the video store.
Well, I should probably get home.
Wait! I just realized I haven't hung out with you in years, B.
What?
Yeah, not like since like 7th grade.
Oh, they had a huge fight when they were 12. Because didn't they fall out of being friends after she almost killed the dude? Let's go with this one. Why not?
I remember. I was there. You were a massive jerk.
Why am I at the longest night bonfire with you?
Because you just missed me so much.
Wait, are we actually in space? But I'm warm. I'm breathing, I think. What am I sitting on?
Tyrannosaurus pattern.
What? Oh God. I haven't seen Greg or Angus for a year and a half.
Regret and emptiness.
I didn't go home for longest night.
Laundry day.
Apple juice tastes from when you threw up earlier.
What?
You have to call home.
You don't want to call home.
It's too late to take the bus.
What made you think of me today?
You don't want to take the bus. This is your new life.
Is it still new after a year and a half?
Underwear adjust.
Next year will be new again.
Next you will be new again.
Leg stretch.
Oh, come on, this is getting stupid. Am I seriously? God fucking damn it. Well, home's not gonna call itself.
Well then.
Night in the Woods!
God, and just game crash. God, I love that so much. I mean, it wasn't a whole lot of anything. It was just kind of sitting down and listening to the characters talk. But again, that's what Night in the Woods was good at. You had these characters who you loved and you loved listening to, and you just, I don't know, you wanted to hear them talk a bit more and get to understand them a bit more. There were some parts of that made no sense, though. Like, you were talking and then they were talking randomly about different things. I guess they were just thoughts and talking. But that was Longest Night. I'm going to play Lost Constellation soon. I'm not going to play it like right after this because I want to space them out and not overload people with Night in the Woods stuff. But that's really cool. I like that though, and it's kept like the same character traits and sort of their personalities. And these came before the actual game, so I kind of wish I played them before the game came out. But I literally had no idea about them until like halfway through the actual main series. I think Lost Constellation is like a 2D side-scroller kind of game. So it might actually have a bit more gameplay in it. So look forward to that. We'll play that soon. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching this episode. If you liked it, punch that like button in the face like a boss. And
High fives all around.
whoosh, whoosh. But thank you guys now. We'll see all you dudes in the next video.